what I want you to think about is how can I use these IMSD tactics to go out there and generate 1 to 2 leads a day. If you can generate 1 to 2 leads a day, you're going to be selling that 18 to 24 deals a year. If you can do that 18 to 24 deals a year, that's your first assistant. Once you're selling 18 to 24 homes a year, that's when you should be going out, finding an assistant for $10 an hour and getting them to do some more of these activities so you can focus on more lead generation. Because if you can get your business to doing 2 to 4 leads a day, that's your very first buyer's agent. With that, that's how we start growing our business. We need to figure out how can we generate enough leads so that we can generate enough business so that we can start hiring buyer's agents or referring leads out. There's some great agents all across the nation that don't have a team at all, but actually just refer them out to random agents in their community, and they make a huge business. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and they never once meet with their very own buyer. So first, lead generate so that we can grow and build our business. The second is lead convert. And here's where we can start leveraging some of the things that we know. Social media, to me, has become the biggest cocktail party probably the world has ever seen. It's a place where conversations are going on between multiple people. Even though it's in public, most of us never tune into it. It's a place where everybody's saying everything about themselves, and they're using the words and things that could indicate that they may want to buy or sell real estate, or buy shoes, or buy your product, or move to your area. They're saying those words every single day. And we talk about marketing, consulting with these larger companies. Are they using social media to market correctly? For most of them, it's not. It's not true. It's because they spend all their time talking, sending links to their blog posts or to their pictures or to their videos or to their updates or links to their websites. That's probably not the most effective way to leverage the internet and to leverage especially social media. I believe the future of social media is really about listening. And will the real estate industry adapt fast enough to start listening to what the consumers are saying? What I mean by that, Chad, is when somebody says the word Bellingham, is somebody on my team listening? If somebody says the word moving or thinking about buying a house and they're within a 100-mile radius of my town, are we listening? If somebody says divorce, baby, promotion, relocating, all those different words that indicate if they want to buy or sell, are we listening? If we are listening, then we have a vast amount of free leads. In fact, we find leads every day where consumers are saying things on Twitter like, thinking about buying a house, sorry that I have to move away, moving back to Bellingham, looking for a foreclosure, is Zillow giving me the right price of my home, how do I stage my home, should I sell my home on my own? And they're saying all these different words, and these aren't even our friends or our followers. We're just using the tools like GeoChirp or search.twitter.com to go out there and listen to people on Twitter. We're using the Facebook search feature to search all users, regardless of whether they're friends, on keywords to see if there's anybody on Facebook saying that they want to buy a house. There used to be a cool tool out there called Booshaka. That was B-O-O-S-H-A-K-A. Booshaka was a great tool for listening to people on Facebook. It's no longer working. It's actually, they have a beta coming out, so we'll see what the new replacement is. But just by going to Facebook, type it into the search bar on the top, and then at the bottom clicking more results, you can start searching and seeing if anybody, either your friends, so people in your existing network, or people in your area, are saying things that may indicate that they want to buy or sell. And that's how we start figuring out lead conversion. Lead conversion might be as simple as somebody goes to Craigslist, follows a link to our website, they register, and now we're using social media to look up and see who they are, what they do for a living, where they live, do they have a family, all that type of information. Do they like to fish? Do they like golf? I'm trying to find some commonalities so I can convert that person. So step one of the activities, which I believe become our our MVP activities, our most valuable and profitable activities, lead generate. Step number 2, lead conversion. And with lead conversion, we have to get a mindset that says, are the leads that we're generating an opportunity or an obligation? I believe a lot of agents, potentially even some of my team, look at the leads that we give them as obligations, like they have to work those leads, instead of looking at them as an opportunity. When you start generating a large team and you can generate a massive amount of leads and hand them to people, they start devaluing or not giving as much value to each individual lead that you give them. But I still look at every single lead out there as a $10,000 paycheck, because in my market, and say our average price is $300,000, that's almost $10,000. So every person that registers on my website, I have a $10,000 check stuck to their forehead, and that's what I focus on. Will this person pay me $10,000 or not? And I work that person and work that person. But if you think it's an obligation, oh, it's just another email address of somebody that doesn't want to respond to me, you'll have a hard time. You'll have a hard time getting the real value and the real conversion. The third thing that you need to do after lead conversion is systems.